The mask of battlefield heroism slipped this week as Russian President Vladimir Putin delivered a scathing assessment of Ukraine's collapsing military structure, declaring that Kyiv's forces are now below basic combat capability. Speaking at a high-level media forum on the sidelines of the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum, Putin accused Ukraine's armed forces of crumbling under the weight of poor leadership, mass desertion, and catastrophic losses.
You see, the Ukrainian armed forces are mostly equipped with 47%, and the assault units are less than that. What is next? It is not even a matter of whether weapons are supplied to Western countries or not. This is important, of course, but if the equipment is less than 50%, the armed forces are considered, according to the definition, not capable, not combat capable.
Putin claimed Ukraine's leadership has resorted to extreme measures, including forced conscription of teenagers, in a desperate bid to replenish frontline losses that now outpace new mobilizations.
Mass and forced mobilization is taking place there. You probably know this. I understand that, according to political reasons, we are forced to keep quiet, but I hope you know this yourself. They have agreed to take 18-year-old boys. They plan to recruit 1,500. I think they recruited only 1,000, and then 500 people simply scattered. And the number of deserters is increasing. It is just growing very fast. Losses exceed the level of mobilization.
But condemnation of Ukraine's battlefield strategy didn't come from Moscow alone. Ryan O'Leary, an American mercenary and commander of the Chosen Company under Ukraine's International Legion, recently announced his withdrawal from the war, citing a system plagued by negligence and self-destruction. In a blistering post on X, O'Leary accused the Ukrainian officer corps of embracing Soviet-style cronyism and careless command decisions that have led to preventable casualties, claiming more lives have been lost due to internal failures than from Russian aggression.
We have lost more people because of poor leadership than because of Russia's actions. I'll say it again. As a soldier since February 2022, I state that we've lost more lives due to bad command decisions and Soviet-style thinking than from direct Russian attacks. Ukraine's officer corps behaves like a caste system of untouchables or military princes. Instead of caring about proper living conditions for soldiers, most of the leadership is more concerned with having a private room or access to a shower.
His testimony painted a broader picture of systemic dysfunction within Ukraine's ground forces, where unfit officers are shielded, basic soldier welfare is ignored, and accountability is replaced by personal privilege and political shielding.
We're shedding blood for Ukraine, dying for Ukraine, while officers who don't care, who lack motivation, and who are unfit to lead, keep making decisions that lead to pointless deaths. I can't speak to levels above the battalion, but considering recent statements by officers who tried to change the system and were forced to resign, this should be a wake-up call to those in power.
While Western aid keeps flowing, Ukraine now faces a deeper crisis within. A war not just against Russia, but against its own collapsing command and rising dissent from within the ranks.